We are Mission South, that is a jungle, and this is an interview.
Mission South, a Washington, D.C. based rock band, came up to Burlington this past weekend. They performed an acoustic set at Radio Bean April 7th and also played at Nectar's April 9th. Cynic Video was able to catch up with them for a few days during their stay.
We grew up together, we grew up very, very close, like in the same neighborhood, and all had an interest in music, and it just sort of evolved into this.
Yeah, we started jamming together like early in high school, and then but then we all went to different colleges, and the band was like sort of on a hiatus for those 4 years. I mean, we played some shows, and we traveled to each other's schools and played shows downtown and at house parties and stuff like that.
At the basis, we're a rock band, but how we started, we like experiment a lot in the practice room, and we've been playing together for so long.
We like to bring this like raw energy to our live performances, and we like to make things like kind of as meaningful as possible. So I think it's kind of this like raw roots rocky sound with like pockets of like pop, soul, and like even a little bit of jazz carved into it somewhere. I think that our band is very analogous to where we are as individuals in our life, where we're still trying to figure out who exactly we are and how we want to, what foot we want to put forward. And I think that search is something that influences me a lot in our songwriting.
How did we get to this sound that we have that I definitely think is unique? I guess it just comes from like the range of music we listen to. We listen to just like everything. I mean, we went through like a very big blues phase, which is like when we recorded Volume 1. So we definitely get that influence a lot, but we've just expanded to so many different genres from that in terms of what we listen to. I listen to like a lot of Steve Jordan, who's like a renowned drummer. So that's a lot of inspiration for just taking like kind of a common groove, but then like tweaking little things to make it your own. And he was a lot of the influence for the grooves that I laid down, like on the intro to Peaches. There's just like but there's like a couple of like little hits that I just stick in there. And we knew we wanted it to be like kind of dark and seductive, because that's kind of like that's the way that Peaches is. Peaches is kind of like a dark, sexy song, but that's like also kind of twisted and weird and very psychological.
Sometimes I can't see the signs, but you, I do it all for you. I do it all for you.
We wrote Peaches entirely together, just like all in one session. Like it just happened, and we were all in the room together.
Music like that writes itself, like, and you're gonna find most of the time, not all the time, obviously, but if you ask a lot of people about their writing process, like their most popular songs are a lot of times the ones that are just like they're the most natural.
I just woke up one morning, I go to fuse.com, and Mission South is just right there on the front page, and like the other updates like next to it are like Chris Brown puts out a new music video, and like Rick Ross does a remix with Drake, and then it's like, and Mission South puts out a video. I'm like, hell yeah, we did.
People are just so excited about new music. It's like people see you there and they're instantly tweeting at you and they're instantly throwing pictures up on Instagram, and it's just, the connection is very easy to make.
After this tour, like over the summer, we'll probably I think we're gonna go back into like more of a songwriting stage and start like working at new songs for Migration Volume 3. We'll still play shows over the summer, but I think it's like the summer months will be more focused on writing new material and experimenting with some stuff.
I'm sitting here saying, it's feeling like we just like seem like such a typical band right now, but it's I think that every day when we wake up and we're in a different place and we get to be on the road, and every night we get to a venue and get to play music, whether there's 1,000 people there or 10 people there, it's just like what I always dreamed of doing.
Going back to the typical rock star thing was when we played 930 Club, and the bartender came up to our dressing room and said, like, do you guys want a bottle of something? He's like, he just like brought us whatever bottle of alcohol we wanted. We were just like, whoa, this happens?
Yeah. We purchased this cardboard cutout of Lil Wayne yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that what's going to happen is that once word gets out, Lil Wayne's performing with Mission South.
It's like a full life-size cutout.
It's everyone's like, so what's your other job? It's like, motherfucker, I'm a professional musician. That's what I do. Like, what are you talking about with my other job? If you want to be a professional musician, then be a professional musician.
You gotta make it a 50-hour work week.
And make it work for yourself. Yeah. That's what we said. We said, look, like this is daunting and it's difficult, but like we're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
So we're Mission South. There's a little Wheezy, and that was awesome.
And I won't be back in town